This story literally changed my life and helped me overcome procrastination and take action in my entrepreneurial journey. It's a story about the settlers and swagmen that I read in Daniel Priestley's book, The Key Person of Influence. In the 1800s, when Europeans came to Australia, some of them, the settlers, in order to create wealth and power, staked their claim to a piece of land. They settled in one place and then worked their land to produce as much as they could from it. This became the place they built their fortune. Now, there were other people who didn't want to claim their own land but were happy to do work for people who did own lands. They were called swagmen because they carried all their possessions in rolled up swags on their backs as they navigated from farm to farm. They had no place to call home and they just kept moving to wherever they could find work. After a while, when all of the workable land was claimed, they were stuck feeling resentful that they didn't claim their own land when the opportunity was there. They complained that they worked hard but didn't get paid enough. Does that strike a bell, my friends? This is an analogy of businessmen and employees in today's modern world. When I read this story, I immediately realized that I was a swagman. Here I am working on multiple things for multiple people, but failing to claim my own piece of land. Or I keep coming up with new ideas, work on it for a little while, then lose interest and then move on. And I'm not brave enough to really settle on something and really own it. Here are two times that I did this in my life. In 2015, I created a website and a YouTube channel called Online Business Where. The idea was to talk about the best tools and services that would help entrepreneurs build their brand and their business. Now, after a year of building this out, I looked left, I looked right, I saw nobody else was doing it, and I kind of lost interest and I stopped doing it altogether in 2017. Today, Aurelius Chin has a YouTube channel with almost 300,000 subscribers. And guess what he talks about? You're right, you guessed it. He talks about the best tools and services to help entrepreneurs build their brand and their business. Aurelius was brave because he claimed his piece of land and then stuck to it and worked hard in it. And because he did, he profited. Another time I did this was in 2018 when I started creating visual explainers for business concepts like product management, organizational strategy, etc. After a few months, I had almost 50 designs under my belt and I was sharing them on social media, but somewhere along the line, I felt I wasn't getting the traction I was looking for. I kind of lost interest and stopped that. Today, Janice Ozelins creates amazing visual explainers and shares them on Twitter. Again, because Janice committed to the path, he is today a successful in-demand designer. Not to mention the fact that he sells an amazing course that teaches other people how to become great visual explainers as well. All of this has taught me the most important lesson when it comes to entrepreneurship. Number one, you cannot multitask your way to success. You have to choose a path and commit to it. All opportunities are disguised as risks, so you have to learn to take risks. And finally, remember, your talents, experiences, and backgrounds are a mountain of unique wealth that you can exploit to be the unique voice of your industry in your domain. If you found this video helpful, make sure you check out this video where I talk to you more about how you can find your purpose, attract your tribe, and make your millions. I'll see you in the next one.